out?
Yeah, I'm stressed out a little bit too.
Yeah.
It just. Yeah, I kind of got into my head a little bit. Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Oh, what I was doing?
I think it's. No, part of it was what you said, and then part of it was what Mato said, and part of it was how I react to it.
Yeah.
I wasn't expect myself to feel that way, and also I think it just helped me discover myself a little bit, and yeah, I think it just helps me myself to discover a little bit about how I feel about this experience, and and how to kind of I don't know, go through this kind of situation. I think
it's not easy.
Yeah.
Me personally, being here, it's extremely stressful.
Oh really?
Yeah. I've basically been having anxiety, like a panic attack the whole time. The whole time I've been here.
Oh wow.
And it's just intense. And it's hard to deal with it sometimes. Like I feel it right now. It's like,
yeah. I feel you.
And like I've been thinking, like I don't know. It's just hard.
Yeah.
I'm not used to having to be somewhere like this. Like I was kind of hoping I would enjoy it more and see more as a break, but since being here, I see this more as a chore.
Yeah.
And I feel like less at peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that. I definitely feel that. Especially today. But I kind of brought it out to myself this morning, so it was just kind of stressing over what Damien was saying and all that kind of stuff. So it comes back to me,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I'm glad that I'm glad that we both feel that way. I think that we're both. I'm glad that we're both open-minded. And
it's really hard for me to want to be here. It's like one of the hardest things I've done is being here.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm just used to leaving if I don't get along with someone. Like, can't control the situation, I just leave. I can't do that.
Yeah, I feel you.
So it's like if I have to face everything, you have to deal with it, and like things I don't want to deal with. Just like extremely stressed out about thinking like so many things keep going wrong.
No, at least it's not physically, you know what I mean?
It feels physical to me right now.
Yeah.
Which is probably the reason I try to distract myself and read the Bible or walk out.
Yeah.
Like it's hard for me to be within my thoughts at all times. I'm not used to it. I'm used to staying busy. I'm used to walking. I'm used to solving people, helping people. Now that I have time to myself, I feel sick. I don't like it. Because like, I feel like I'm not a good person, and I want to be the best person I can. And I feel like there's so much I've done wrong, but I want to become better.
The type of person you intend to become is solely your choice.
Yeah.
And I feel a lot of times.
Someone's at the front door.
And a lot of times I feel that stay focused. A lot of times I feel like sometimes we feel like we're in between. Does that make sense?
avoid something that happened. Who's at the door?
So what I was saying is that there is a gray area about, but most of the time it's your choice, right? We do the best we can, right?
Mm-hmm.
We do the best we can, and most time we know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, nobody is the same, like
Mm-hmm.
nobody only does one thing and not the other. But I think, like in the Bible, the saint himself doesn't do all the good things, right? Every time, but the saint asks for forgiveness, and he try to make amends, right? I think the last part is the most important part. It makes us different from,
Who's at the door? Just talking.
And
You guys back?
yeah.
If you ever need to relax mentally, you can come in here.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
So
appreciate it.
yeah, I think that the last part is what makes us human, right? What gives you hope, it gives us hope, and
So,
you're capable of doing great things. You just right choice. Sometimes you're making the wrong choice, and that's what happens to every one of us, right? So, and it takes time for you to realize. Like you said, a lot of times we don't know if we're making the right choice, right? And I would
that's
say,
something.
yeah. Go ahead.
That's something I felt like I struggled with a lot when I was younger. Making the wrong choices all the time. But I felt like when I was younger too that no one loved me. And I felt like I had no one. So I acted out in anger a lot and I would do bad things. And I feel like all the things I did back then was wrong, and
That's no, it was not wrong. It was just something went inside of you, and it's trapped inside of you, and you have to let it out. It's. I don't think you have the choice when you were at that age, and I think it's good that you acknowledge it, because some people don't even acknowledge it, right? And if you acknowledge it, you let it out, and you will be able to heal from it, because if you don't let it out, or if you don't acknowledge it, it just becomes a part of you, right? But that's not the real you, because there is a time for everyone where where we were just believing all the goodness in life, and believing all the that we were innocent, right? It's very, very hard to preserve that, right? And so not everyone has the opportunity or gets to commit gets committed to preserve that, and but the more you're able to realize that and make decision based upon the part that we were innocent, and the more so, like when one of the reasons I become an artist or singer or teach people doing stuff is like even in America there are people like get lost and don't know what to do, right? And I feel like when you speak, when I sing, I can speak into my feelings, and it gives me a way to express myself, just as the way you express yourself through your words. And it's important to do that because otherwise we would go crazy, and you don't want that. It takes a lot to rejuvenate, our innocent part, right? And but it's definitely possible.
Yeah. How do you do it? Or how would you do it?
It's complicated. I went to group therapy.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's
all children.
What was it?
It was someone on
Who?
I don't know.
They didn't say who?
Jet just said it was good. It was clear.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that's why I say it takes a lot, and it's not an easy process, but I'm open to show you after the show. Yeah, I think it's definitely possible because it happened to me. But it takes a lot of commitment, and it takes you pretty much, I don't want to spoil it, but it takes a lot. And but I think
what are you guys doing?
Just talking about emotions and stuff.
What?
Talking about emotions and stuff.
Oh, emotions?
Yeah. You can join if you want.
Sure. Are you reading a book?
Yeah, kind of inspires me.
Why does it inspire you?
Because this book is full of interviews of the smartest people of our generation.
Who are they?
Well, Larry King, Bill Gates, Steven Spielberg. What else? Let me see. Pitbull, Jessica Alba.
Bill Gates loves dicks. He said that. He said, "I love dicks" in an interview.
I believe it. He's pretty fruity looking.
Yeah, did you see that video of him with boobs?
I think so.
He's got huge boobs. Hi.
Just chilling and talking.
Alright.
About Bill Gates boobs.
What?
We were talking about
That
Bill
video
Gates.
of Bill Gates with boobs.
I really don't want to talk about his boobs, but I'm gonna read you the part where he has.
Wait, is this yours?
When he
Yeah,
went,
it's okay.
when he went to the interview, okay? This chapter is called the Holy Grail. It's part 2. It's the actual part where the interview, the writer of this book, he pretty much went through hell and heaven, thick and thin, and he finally got this dream interview with Bill Gates, because the writer of this book believes that we need a better education system, right? The one we have, it doesn't work. So he wants something for the next generation to learn about the best of the best, because the school is not teaching them, right? So this is from his first person perspective in terms of his interview with Bill Gates. And I already almost finished the book, but I'm just going to read this part because this is where I'm at right now. I stepped down a golden lit hallway, a single door at the end. An assistant asked me to stay put as she disappeared behind it, leaving me to stare at the towering frosted glass door. I looked closer at the dark leather handle with silver trim, studying it as if it held a clue. Even the slightest detail could lead me to the Holy Grail, and because I didn't know where it was buried, no detail could be overlooked. After all, I couldn't just walk in there and say, "Yo, Bill, what's the Holy Grail?" You can't do that. And you can't just hope Bill Gates will give you a clue. He's not going to point to a Buddha statue on his desk and say, "Oh, you see that Buddha? I keep it there to remind me of the secret to business." I would have to find the clues myself, and I wouldn't have much time, because I would need to be fully present when our conversation began. My only chance to find visual clues would be right when I walked in. And then, in what felt like slow motion, the frosted glass door cracked open. Directly in front of me was Bill Gates, sipping a Diet Coke. He smiled and lifted the can as if to say cheers. "Hey there," he said. "Come on in." The moment I stepped through the doorway, I felt like it was on the 90s game show Supermarket Sweep, the one where the contestants have to